I've had like half a bottle of champagne.
Wait. Fuck. I was just fucking aspirated on a piece of Wagyu.
What kind of episode is this?
We are going to have a couple guests coming in the next month. So be on the lookout because we're going to have some fun stuff. We're also going to hone in on our whole merchandising opportunities. So you can see some of these dank shirts that Kayla made.
Dang. So
upgrade our equipment.
Oh yeah, we are upgrading our
system. We are doing things.
We're using our computer audio right now. It's so terrible. We need new microphones really bad. So this is just the age of us spending money on equipment right now. But like we
it's coming.
2022, all 10 followers, all 10 consistent listeners. Thank you so much for being with us.
Tell your sisters, tell anyone.
Tell everybody, hide your kids, hide your wives, because we're coming for everybody out there. And this is what happens when we have wine.
I think the wine and the Paloma shit is kicking in.
Are we having fun? Hell yeah.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Kayla, and we're two best friends coping with life the only way we know how, one adventure and a cocktail at a time. So I'm drinking a little grapefruit mimosa, Mims as I called them in the drunken text messages.
I did not get what that meant. And I am drinking Groth Sauvignon Blanc out of a beer glass. So it's been a long month for you, girl.
Classic. You gotta make the best of times. We need some time to just have a one-on-one eating dinner sesh. Time to unwind, best friend to best friend.
Burger. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Look at this.
That looks dang.
The rest of the salad between the two of you.
That's a lot of flavor. If you'd like, I can explain it.
Oh, please explain
it. Get on camera. Mark, this is your first day on camera.
All right, welcome.
Explain what we have here.
So we have a fresh baked bun from Publix. Of course, you would know if you're anywhere from the southern eastern side. Sliced fresh tomato, avocado, obviously. We have a bacon salad with carrots and spinach. And that's all on top of a Mexican blend and mozzarella, cheese, burger.
Wagyu.
Topped with
Wagyu burger.
Wagyu burger.
It was this thick.
That's right.
Wagyu burger.
Wagyu
45
burger.
minutes, slow and low.
With avocado, spinach.
That's right. And then we topped it with a little bit of ketchup and mayo because I know that's what you like. A hot sauce as well. Very
and
spicy.
my new chocolate habanero hot sauce.
Enjoy.
Okay, take a bite.
Take a bite? Okay. Do you hear him outside?
No.
He's like, all right, Wagyu burger as he's leaving. All right, dude. Wow.
Listen to that sound. That was like ASMR.
That's our next episode.
This is on our Patreon. This is the stuff they don't get to see. Just kidding.
That's really, really freaking good.
That sounds amazing. Obsessed with tomato and avocado. Okay, so
tell me about Parker. He applied.
Yes. So, guys, girls, gals, guys, men, women. We're moving out of Minnesota. Okay, the time is going to come in the next 6 months as projected. Everything is on schedule. Parker applied for the airline. Sorry, I keep wanting to say audition. Like that's my brand now.
Yeah, got the part, honey.
Yes, he got the part. So Parker is a pilot and he just interviewed for the airlines and he got the job. So we suspected he would get the job, but you can you can never just like be too sure. No, we were just like waiting for the actual callback and callbacks. I'm just kidding. That was a High School Musical moment. I need to like quit with the audition talk.
Yeah,
okay.
With the auditioning.
So
start. What are we thinking?
So yeah, we don't know when he's going to start. They wanted him to start on September 1st, but that's like a little bit soon. So he was like October 1st is more realistic, and they won't like have a start date for people for October, but basically like it's a done deal. It's just a matter of like when they can fit him into training. So
wait, why is September too soon?
Why is September too soon? Because he has to hit a certain number of hours before he can actually start.
Stuff he has to do. Okay.
But on top of that, it's like the logistics of, okay, he has to get everything done. And then whenever he starts, that's basically like the end of our time here. So it's like, that's when I would start moving and all that stuff. I don't know. We have to like crunch numbers and do the logistics.
But long story short, yay for Parker.
Yeah. So we'll definitely be out of here in October. Yeah.
That is a lesson because Kayla has been talking about October for like since she's been up there, pretty much. Like it literally happened that month. You got everything set up. Like that's manifesting.
Well, yeah, we've been like really. I mean, number crunching really is the term for it. We've been really calculating exactly how we're going to make it happen and when we're going to make it happen, and then now it's happening. So
I'm so happy. That's awesome.
Yeah. So after we get off here, I'll go crunch some more numbers. I'm crunching way more numbers than abs right now. So
you're just a crunching queen, aren't you?
Yes. And then I'll be headed out west. So Stephanie, get ready to help me move. Cheers.
Oh yeah, let me know. We are gonna do a road trip.
Yes. So anyway, that's some great news. So I'm half a champagne bottle deep because we've been celebrating.
For the celebration.
Ooh.
And what else is going on? I mean, that's pretty good news, but like, what's going on in your world?
Well, I feel like the theme of the day is kind of like just putting in the work, right? Like we've been putting in the work, manifesting, whatever you want to call it. And like, I feel like although we've kind of like struggled in the last month and you guys have seen us struggling or heard us struggling, I should say, everything's kind of like turning around and coming together and looking up for us. I bought this heat press. I have to show you. Okay, recording video. I need to get back to editing the videos. Stephanie, let me show you your shirt. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So here are our new work uniforms. Cute little 70s style baseball tee. Wait.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Explain. AWAF on the breast, and I gave you the good one. Okay, mine's a little crooked, but like when you fold this up, it's literally perfectly. I was so proud of myself. It's perfectly aligned, like as if you went to Vineyard Vines and you would see the wall and all of the like Vineyard Vines logos are perfectly on the crease. Boom! I did such a good job. I'm bragging. I deserve it. And then the back says, "Travel is my therapy." Yes.
Love it. We're pointing that phrase, by the way.
Yeah, we need to. We really
that looks awesome. So this is what, well, not me. This is what Kayla has been working on for weeks on end. Finally, with
Stephanie's financially working on it. She's the sugar mama, so
well,
and then I'm dragging Parker into the actual grunt work, and I'm
putting him on the heat press.
Yeah, I'm putting him on the heat press so that we can make more shirts, and I'm putting Mark on the social media and or the
Project
internet.
Which,
Yeah,
by the way,
project management.
we can have a
No.
conversation.
Yeah, so we're either going to talk after this episode or we're going to talk tomorrow morning. So, it's a family affair here.
Family affair.
Yeah, family effort, this podcast.
It's a double date every episode.
Aw, Parker's playing Call of Duty right now, so yeah.
Oh.
That's what he's doing for the double date. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So tell me what's new with you, because I feel like we missed last episode. Well, actually, no, we didn't miss it. We just didn't publicize our conversations. But
listen, guys, sometimes it's hard. It's hard to continually put stuff out there, but we try as much as we can to make time. I don't know. I feel like a lot has happened, but like I have nothing to talk about, if that makes sense. Like there's been like some like I've gone places, I've hung out with people, but it's like
the same old,
I did go out all weekend. Okay, so when we were in college, Kayla and I, we would literally like go and spend money and do stuff like every day, every weekend. Like we were always at some bar, we were always like somewhere, I feel like.
I feel like we weren't even spending money though. I feel like we were just there for.
I was spending a lot of money.
I feel like
remember when we went to Bar Louie, I would buy everybody shots. Like that's just
True.
me. I'm like if you hang out with me, like I want to take care of you. I want us to have a good time. So I'm always like doing that. So the last year, I would say I haven't really like done that. Like I've spent money obviously and like I travel and stuff, but like in terms of like going out to like an event or like a bar or something like that, like I don't really do that often. So this weekend was my first time doing that in a very long time. And it was fun, but now I remember why I stopped, because I spent a lot of fucking money.
I was thinking of it in a different sense.
Steph's a little drunk. Steph always buys shots for everybody, and I'm like, put everything on my tab and da-da-da. And later, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do that?
You're such a giver. But I was going to say the same thing in the sense of like, so we talked about, we had an episode where a girl got kind of screwed over by a guy. She hit us up, all that stuff. And there was kind of like, we say that it kind of like is similar to our own lives, So like I have friends that have been going through similar things, and now they're like in the phase where they want to start going out again because they were like locked down before and now they're not, So I only have like 2 friends, but I got to make it work. If they want to go out, that's my key to go out because I only have 2 friends. So, I'm like trying to make it work, trying to see both of them in one night. And there's only like a handful of bars to go. There's a lot of bars in the area, but like the big ones, like the vibe that we used to have in college is like music, dancing, shots. You get it. Like college scene. I thought I wanted that. Okay. Like it has the best music in those bars.
Part of you does, but the other part is like, I'm too fucking old for this shit.
Yeah, exactly. So we went out, and then basically we get to, well, first of all, we started at lunchtime. Okay. So we're like drinking at lunch, and we had nothing to do for the rest of the day. We knew we were going out that night. So it just like continually went on. And I was so tired by like 8 p.m. It was crazy. I was like, I'm not going to make it. I was hoping my friend would flake just for the sake of me going to bed like early. Yeah. But she was like, no, let's go. I mean, she wasn't begging me, but like she was saying, I'll meet you out. And I was like, oh, shoot. Like she really means it. So I like got myself together. I was like kind of like in a bad mood because I was like tired and out of it. And Parker's like, let's just go home. And I'm like, no, but now we have to go out because like I don't want to like flake. This is my one chance to be out, So it was a fun night. Of course, it was a fun night. But like we go to these set bars that we think is gonna have the most lit vibe, if you want to put it like that. I feel old just saying that. But anyway, we end up at these bars that happen to be college bars as well. And there's legitimately people with bloody noses outside the entrance. The bouncer has his shirt torn up and he's like screaming at the guys. And it is a shit show. It is an absolute shit show. And like I find the other friend, so like, you know, my two friends, I find both of them, I bring them into one spot, and like we're there to have a good time, but at the same time it's just like the atmosphere in reality is not what it's like cracked up to be when you're in college. Like I wasn't blacked out, I wasn't trying to be blacked out, you know, it wasn't like it was still fun, like the music was great, but like it was so crowded. I was happy sitting in a chair in the corner just like watching everybody, as opposed to like being sweaty and getting hit.
Parker opened the door.
No, I think it's my cat.
No, Parker literally, I saw him.
Oh, he did? Oh, I was like, why did I
just fucking moving furniture now? What the hell?
That's definitely being posted. Why did I think my cat was opening the door? I got legitimately scared. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that's when I take another drink.
Monday, guys. Long Monday.
Long Monday. So basically, you know, it just isn't what it used to be. And even like Parker agreed. He was like, you know, I would have been one of those people in that situation, but now it's just not. I'm just not, like, we're finally both at the age where we're like, wow, we're not in college anymore.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah,
you know, we'll leave it to my sister. She's the
yeah, no, please, Lele, take the reins. We don't want them.
Yeah. She's a downtown girl now. She doesn't want to admit it.
And even like, Saturday night, was it Saturday? Yeah. I went to Keg Social, which is this place. I think I took you there, maybe. The place that has like bowling, axe throwing, ping pong, all this stuff in a giant warehouse. And it's like a night place. So like people go like on Saturdays, it's like,
yeah, it's Firkin and Kegler, and they rebranded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on Saturdays, they like turned into like a little mini club. So there was like loud music, like they had a dance floor, a bunch of shit. And we went out there at like 8:30. And I was talking about it with Mark, and he's like, oh, well, you know, like we'll have to like, you know, space it out to come home at like 2. And I'm like, 2? If I'm going out at 8:30, I want to be home in bed by 11:30 midnight. Like I'm beyond staying up till 2 now.
Yeah.
Especially if 8:30 to me is early, so like I'm coming back early.
Well, it's funny because literally the thought that goes through my head is like, I have spent an entire work day in the bars. Like that's how I process it in my mind, instead of like going out for 2 hours. Yeah, if I'm out for like 4+ hours, I'm like, this is a work day of drinking. It's not just like a social thing anymore. It's like like,
and you know,
rally.
like time to go home. Yeah, like
yeah.
This turned from like a night off, like relief, to like now it's becoming a problem. So
yeah, now it's like an entire, like even if it's like 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. What is that? 5 hours? That's like a whole ass day. That's a whole ass day.
No. Like in that time, I could clean my whole house, do 2 loads of laundry, cook dinner. I put all of that into perspective. I'm like, damn, like enough play. I need to.
Like you could go home, do some laundry, and drink, and do the dishes, and drink.
That's what I'm
Oh no. I actually need to like wash my sheets.
Like, that meme where it's like you do your laundry and then it just sits there, like it's all clean. It's just sitting on my fucking bed. That's literally me.
Do you get in trouble for it? I get in trouble for it.
No, because Mark's the same way. He's half the reason. This isn't just my. This is a continuation. This is dog stuff, Mark stuff. We're all lazy.
Stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah, I love leaving clothes in the dryer. Oh man, it's my favorite hobby.
See, I'll put them in the washer, I'll put them in the dryer, and then I'll take them out, but then they just sit. Not gonna be a whole folding it, putting it away situation. That's not gonna happen.
No, like when is it gonna fold itself? It's got to be close.
So I don't know. These questions that you sent me,
You
I kind of
want
want to answer.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
No?
Okay. I'll ask you. So we were gonna have a guest this week, but we're taking a break from guests. So
We'll be back next couple weeks with multiple guests, though.
I have these questions. So I'm gonna ask Stephanie because it's been a while since we did like any questions with each other, but I did rally off some.
I missed the questions.
Maybe we should bring them back. Maybe they were good for us. Maybe they were bonding us. Were they bonding us, guys? You tell us. So I'm gonna ask you these questions, Stephanie. So again, Free Spirits segment is back. We have not discussed these beforehand. I literally sent these to Stephanie 20 minutes ago. So she just liked the questions.
I literally,
so we're just gonna rattle off these questions. I said rally before, but I think I was just like thinking about drinking still. But I meant rattle off these questions. We need to rally. Let's go. Chug. So, okay. Vacation in Hawaii or Greece?
So I've been to both of these places. Does that change the answer?
You're allowed to answer however you want.
Okay, so
these questions weren't even made for you, so
I know they weren't made for me. I don't know. I feel like both. Here's what I would say, because they're both different things. So when it comes to like the relaxation aspect, Hawaii 100%. Because in Greece, there's honestly like, and maybe this just goes for me because I'm like a traveler where I like feel like I have to cram in a bunch of shit in like the week I'm there. But like Greece, there's so much to do and so much to see that it like I would never go to Greece to just lie on the beach, if that makes sense. Like I'm going halfway across the world. Like I'm island hopping. I'm like going to like museums. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just gonna be like.
We're gonna go back to that answer because I want to put my input, but that goes into another question. So okay. So I hear what you're saying.
Relaxation, yeah. For relaxation and just like sitting on the same beach for a week, I would do Hawaii. Greece, there's just too much to preoccupy my time, too many places to see and people to meet.
What if it's the same price to travel to either one though? Because it's kind of the same. Well, Hawaii is actually farther than Greece from Florida.
Well, flight-wise, no, it's not. Now that they have a direct flight. But yeah.
To Hawaii?
They have a direct flight from Orlando to Hawaii now. Hawaiian Airlines. Yeah, man. It's like
damn. Okay.
Got released last year, I think. Damn. So for any of you out there that want to go to Hawaii, direct flight, Orlando, Hawaiian Airlines.
Pick me. Okay. So, okay, my answer is
all in all, I would say Greece, but it depends what I'm looking for. If I want a relaxation trip, I would pick Hawaii. If I want to like go balls to the wall on adventure, I would pick Greece.
Okay, I agree. I agree.
Don't ask me travel questions. You're never going to get a direct answer.
I haven't been to Greece before, but I did go to a Greek restaurant yesterday and I was like, wait, that's not the same.
Did you dance on a table?
No, I didn't. It was chill. But the thing is, just like being around the culture, like I've been around the culture, so it makes me want to go to Greece.
The grapevine leaves, my family made those for you, dude. You would fucking.
I'm obsessed. But yeah, like I have a friend from Greece, and she would like cook us a Greek dinner every summer in New York, and they have a Greek festival. Like I belong vacationing in Greece. I know for sure. But I also, my family is also in Hawaii. So I'm like, that's just like a fun time for me. Like the food there is
right.
Like
and like certain like all that stuff.
Yeah. All that stuff is my vibe.
It's like, it depends what you want.
Yeah. So, God, that is hard. So what is your ideal day off? Relaxation or adventure? But we've talked about this before. Has your answer changed?
Adventure.
Okay. So for me, it's relaxation. I
have regrets. So I can sit on the couch anytime. There's not too many times you can like go rock climbing or do whatever the hell you're gonna do.
It's funny because when I picture going to Greece, it's more of like lying on the beach or being in a yacht in Santorini or off the like it's more of that vibe for me.
I'm like, I need to be out there. I need to be on a 4-wheeler going over mountains and shit.
I'm like, just let me like dress cute and like have a nice stuffed grape leaf by the water and then take a nap. Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Hi, Pumpkin. Okay, for sure my cat is here now.
Pumpkin, open the door.
Come on. Come join the podcast. He talks to me. Come on. Okay, so
let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So what's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink.
I mean, I feel like I already know, but
what is it?
Pod, I think we've asked this before. Jameson.
Yeah.
If you're getting crazy, or what was the other thing? You said something else. Was it like a seltzer? No. I don't know. You answer it for me.
So I was gonna actually say Paloma. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
So I'm like obsessed with grapefruit juice and I've been drinking it a lot lately. So Paloma is what it is. Look, it's kitty time.
Pumpkin. Pump up the party. Pumpkin. Oh, he's cute.
He has to prep the bakery for tomorrow. He's making biscuits. They'll be ready for tomorrow's breakfast.
At 4 a.m. when he's moving around your house. Oh, he's a good boy.
Yeah, he's really good. He wanted to hang out. He thought we were having fun.
Look at him, he's needed. I freaking love cats when they need.
Well, he has a soft blanket right there, so he's that's his soft blanket.
Does he ever do that to you guys, like knead your skin?
Yeah, it's a massage.
Uh-oh.
I trained him to get on my back so he can walk on my back.
Dude, I need to see that ASAP.
Yeah.
I will be visiting Kayla this summer before she leaves, and we're gonna have some stories for you guys then. No, that's for damn.
Just visit me as I leave. We'll go out with a bang, you know?
Yes.
So, okay, what are you watching right now?
What am I not watching right now? So I'm in the middle of literally 6 different.
Wow, we've grown.
What?
You weren't watching a thing when we started this podcast. Now you're watching everything.
Watching everything. I'm a TV show whore. So listen.
You heard it here first. Watch out for her on the.
I'm in the middle of Ozark. I have a couple episodes left of that, like the last season. I'm in the middle of Peaky Blinders still. I'm still on season 4, I think. I just started that Monica Lewinsky documentary series. So it's made by the same people as American Horror Story. It's called American Crime Stories. It's on Hulu. Ooh. And the first season was about O.J. Simpson. The second season was about Versace, like the guy that got shot on his doorstep in Miami. Mm-hmm. And this last season is about Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton. So I'm watching that. I'm in the middle of that. I have like a couple episodes left there. What else? There's something else that I have a couple episodes left. Can't think of it right now, but there's another one. So I'm in the middle of like 4. Love is Blind. I still have 2 episodes left there. Guys, help me. I just need to finish all these episodes.
I'm watching. Okay, I'm obsessed with Judd Apatow because I want to be in his movies. Nice. So I'm watching his movie called The Bubble, and it's about like recording or filming a movie in the pandemic, and they're like stuck together, quarantining, filming everything. So yeah, it's like a satire kind of, and then I've just been like binging the HBO Max shows because I found out my mom has HBO Max, and they are so good. They're so good.
So so much good stuff out right now. It's like kind of overwhelming to be.
Honestly, I kind of like have been reading a lot of articles, and like some of the shows I watched are kind of linked to some of the other shows I watched. Anyway, I don't know. It's not something I really feel like explaining because I don't understand. But yeah, I've been reading a lot of articles too about films. Like I'm just like very immersed in the creation of the films and TV shows too. Also,
Dude.
we're not would you say? Sorry.
It's so interesting. Like that whole world is just like
Oh
crazy.
yeah. Yeah. We're not going to talk about the Oscars. I feel like it's washed. I'm over it. Like that's all we're going to say.
We all know what happened. What is cool that's not talked about until I saw a video of it today. Billie Eilish won an Oscar for that song she did for James Bond.
Okay. I'm glad you said that because I'm like, I didn't even know a singer could win an Oscar.
Yeah, because the only thing people talk about is the whole Will Smith shit. But like when I saw
general, I don't watch award shows. I didn't know.
I never know when they're on. A friend of mine was like, "Oh, I'm watching the Oscars," and I was kind of like, "People still do that?" Like, I don't. But they watched it, and I saw clips of it on Instagram, and and that song that Billie Eilish did was really, really cool. So I actually want to play it after.
She is unstoppable. She is unstoppable. Okay,
and her brother.
Of course.
Unstoppable, like the Naked Morat song.
I don't know why I said that.
Impossible.
Also, what was another thing I wanted to tell you that had to do with current events? It's on the
Let me ask you this. What is your favorite restaurant? Last question of the night.
What's my favorite restaurant? I don't even have restaurants.
I don't even have a favorite food. So I don't know if I could pick a restaurant, but
I feel like Mexican food's still pretty high up there on my favorites.
Everybody's obsessed with Mexican food and it's good. Don't get me wrong. Like I definitely crave it, but like I would not put that in like my top 2.
No, not even one
I get it.
bit.
Rice tortillas, whatever. It's just like Mexican food is like the same food in different ways. Do you get me? Like a burrito, it's the same fillings. It's just wrapped in a tortilla. It's the same fillings that are on a taco. It's the same fillings in a case.
But I want to eat those foods every day.
But I get tired of beans and rice. I'm sorry.
I could never. Wow, take it back.
No, I won't. It's the same food in different areas. Like pizza. You can have a million different types of pizza. It could be white sauce. It could be red sauce. It could be barbecue sauce. It could have meat on it. It could have vegetables. You could put pineapple on it. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do with a pizza. You can make a dessert pizza. But you can't do that with like tacos and burritos.
You can. Wait, have you ever
spaghetti like you could make spaghetti.
Yeah.
Shout out to iCarly.
Have you ever had a cookie dough flauta from Tijuana Flats?
Okay, that is one example.
Okay,
one example.
Like you can do everything with a tortilla. Okay. So you can have green sauce, you can have red sauce, you can have spicy sauce, you can have cheesy sauce.
Beans, rice, and cheese. It's just beans, rice, and cheese all over.
Beans, meat, rice, and cheese. Beans, meat, rice, and cheese. Beans, meat.
Tomatoes, hams. Yeah.
Oh, so we have officially taken up rock climbing. We bought gear. We went for a trial run, but we just bought gear. We went to a store that literally had a
real rock climbing or like at like a warehouse.
I mean indoor. But we can go outdoor. I mean, they host.
I know people that have done it outdoor. Yeah.
Yeah, they host so within this climbing gym, they host outdoor. I live in Minnesota, so.
Oh, I've been asking Mark to go rock climbing for literally like 2 weeks now. I need somebody to go with me. Can you come with me?
Yeah, I'll take you. Come visit.
What gear did you buy? Like shoes?
So Parker bought the full set, like harness, chalk bag, belay thing, whatever. I don't know what it's called.
Carabiner with
It's not a carabiner, but it's like the part where you loop in the rope. Yeah. And then I just bought a harness.
That makes me so happy.
I just bought a harness, and then we both so I bought it all. And then we bought shoes. Because then we don't have to keep like renting gear. Well, you know, when I played sports, it was the same deal. Like they run around $100, give or take $20. So like I'm used to it. I knew going into it would be like that. But that's the thing. I went climbing with.
We want to go and buy stuff.
Yeah, go buy stuff. I went climbing with his friends in Minneapolis. And I was like, okay. And then he bought for my birthday or for Valentine's Day, he bought us like 2 free passes so we could go together. And then I was like, okay, like this is something that we can do for a long time because we're going to be moving to California. It's going to be more prevalent.
Yeah. Go to Yosemite. You could like climb everything over there.
But there's just climbing gyms all over LA, Orange County, outside of LA, everywhere. And then you could go to Joshua Tree and climb. Like there's just places everywhere within 2 hours.
So visiting you, and we're gonna do that. I'm
yes,
so excited.
Yes. So I was really into climbing. I got a taste of it when I lived in California. So I'm just like ready to like be back in California and like pick up where I left off. And so we're gonna like just get day passes whenever we have time. We're gonna go, but we bought the gear so that we can have it for as long as we want, you know, forever. Until they break down. So I'm so excited.
Yay! That's exciting. I'm gonna buy my own workout now. Whenever we visit each other, just bring it with so we can literally go to.
I mean, it doesn't like take up a lot of room.
Like straps, man.
So, yeah. And also you could like rent gear for $13 too. You don't even have to like it's not that much, but it's like a lot of climbers don't use socks. So it's better to get your own gear.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially with
yeah. Like I would wear socks when I'm renting, but like I want to actually like wear them properly. So anyway, it's super fun. I don't know. I'm like obsessed with it. I like it.
Yeah. Yay. Well, this is like our first catch up in almost like 2 weeks, I feel like.
I know. We've been just talking business and like boring. I'm just kidding. It's not boring, but
it's not the most fun, but
but you could also go climbing by yourself in a gym because a lot of them are like auto belays, so you don't have to have another person spotting you.
Or you could just boulder. I mean, I want to get good at bouldering.
That too. Yeah, that too.
That is like, I remember doing it like at the gym I have. I don't know if my gym has auto belays, to be honest. I think it's person based. But they have like a free climbing where you can like lock in.
Yeah. That's more advanced. I mean, most gyms have that.
Yeah. But I'm gonna boulder if anything. I could just go by myself and boulder because that shit is hard.
Yeah. Okay. So exciting.
Yes, we are here for the new hobbies, guys.
Yes, this year's all about hobbies
and to just get a new hobby and just do it.
Oh, another thing is paid off 2 credit cards, and I paid
crunching numbers, folks.
Crunching numbers. I paid all my bills for this month.
Yeah.
Got my tax return, took care of that stuff. Yes. So we're in good shape.
And you got a camera? No?
And I got a camera for us. And I got...
What camera is it? Unload the details.
I got a Canon Rebel T7, the good old DSLR camera. So it's like really high quality, but also not so expensive, like $2,000 worth.
We're not fancy yet. Maybe
when we bought the camera back when we started the podcast, you're laughing.
To get the money.
We wanted it. And I'm gonna keep it. Because it has its purpose. Sometimes outside it was like
I thought you returned it.
No, I never did.
What was wrong with it? Wait, I forget why we didn't use it.
We used it, but here's the thing, it was like hard to control the settings. And so it had to be it was really good at taking pictures of like butterflies and shit. No, we found a dragonfly. Fantastic photo of a dragonfly. But it's a point and shoot camera. So it's
not
really
It's not made for the brand content situation, if you will.
It's really only as good as like those like Nikon rectangle cameras we had in middle school. Cool pics. That's what it is. It's the same thing as that.
Exactly what you're talking about.
We used to carry those around. That is hilarious. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. We just upgraded the quality. But I figure it's a vibe, you know, with the point and shoot camera. So when I purposefully want downgraded quality, then I'll go to it. And it's still high quality. Like it's still really high quality, but
it's I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So yeah. That's and 20 minutes later. Yeah. 20 minutes later. Yeah.
All right. Well,
and that's where we end.
This is it for us.
This is it, and this is all.
This is it, and this is all. Cheers. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to Kayla. Cheers to Are We Having Fun?
Yes, we are. Why did I say it like that? Yes, we are. Yes, we are having fun.
All right. Robot Kayla, say peace out.
Peace out.
Love you guys. See you next week.
Bye.